and we'll just
see.
All right. Are we recording?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so congested today.
Do you want some Nasonex or whatever? Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gonna...
And now
do we do this? Are we gonna do this every time?
Oh my God. Guys, I really like to focus our energies on finding a real intro song.
But, just for season
Don't we know
one.
some? Just for season one, my ass.
Just give them a
It's gonna
taste,
be
Jeannie. Just give them a little taste.
Just give them a little tickle. A little taste. Da-da-da-da-da-da, judging things.
Da-da-da-da-da-da, judging things.
Yeah, just the excitement in her eyes.
Just was excited.
She was like, yes.
I'm gonna be the tambourine.
Yeah,
that's not.
I
I'm gonna
totally
be the hi-hat.
The hi-hat.
I expected you to start singing, but instead you came in with that hi-hat. Yeah,
The tambourine.
There you go.
All right. Well,
that was anticlimactic. I just need to
I
say.
agree.
Welcome to our podcast, Judging Things. Each week we get together to discuss a topic and judge the crap out of it. Sometimes we make great points, and sometimes it's a hot mess. But every time, it's damn hilarious. We're not here to sway your opinion. We are just here to judge and have fun. I'm Joanna.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Jeannie.
And together, we are Judging Things. Okay, today we're talking about bingo.
The one that started it all.
It did start it all. Right. So, Jess, can you do a quick review? I'm putting the pressure on you. Of how it was the one that started it all.
So, long story short, which I'm not very good at ever, Jeannie and I just happened to be at the same place at the same time. And you and I have known each other a very long time, but, you know, the tides of life shift you to and fro. And
I love how you're like, long story short, but the tides of life shift you. You know what?
I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to interrupt her.
You were looking at
I take it back.
Delicious. Long story short,
Right.
we all like bingo.
Jess is out. Jeannie, give us why? Somebody tell me.
Through the hourglass of time.
I opened with, I'm not very good at this ever. So
Noted.
if you thought that this was going to be,
You got that now.
if you thought that was going to be
We judged it.
an exception to the
We were
rule.
at a bingo situation, and we all love bingo, and we were judging bingo, and then it just snowballed, and then we said we should start. I don't know who said it first.
I feel like that's such an insufficient explanation.
Jess is just, she looks so uncomfortable. She wants you to have all the information.
All right, no.
Where's the story?
I'm going to do my best.
Detail.
The tides of
So,
life.
Oh, she's gonna try again.
I'm going to try again. So, I was born on a cold and rainy Friday.
Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, bingo is a game of chance that's played in many countries. Random numbers are called, and each player marks off those numbers on their board. Once they get the required shape that they have to get, they call out bingo, and they win. I did a little research. I'm not going to go into a huge deep dive here because we are all bursting at the seams to judge bingo, but I will give some quick basics that I wanted to mention. Origins in Italy to a game loosely associated to bingo.
Oh.
It slowly evolved over time. The game was called, Jeannie, you did Italian. It's right here.
Guoccio del Lato d'Italia. I didn't do it very well. Yeah, but basically, I know that part though. That's an Italian lottery, and then I don't know what the Guoccio
it was like a
means.
version of a lottery game. It wasn't. It really took many shapes and forms over time, and Germany and France got into it. Britain. In the 1920s, Hugh J. Ward created it and standardized it as the
Huge
His name is not huge, is it?
Hugh J. Ward.
Oh my God, it is! It's Hugh J. But I thought you were. Come on, you did too, right?
No.
I definitely thought you were reading Hugh as huge because it had a G in it.
No,
Sorry, I prejudged.
I knew it was
Prejudge.
premature judge.
Okay, so that person whose name I won't say again, Hugh, really standardized the game at carnivals in Western Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff starts here.
Then it was further popularized by Edwin S. Lowe. I just feel like we should give them credit, you know, but it became something that was played at traveling carnivals. Everybody was into it. And my favorite fact is that it was called Beano first.
Ooh.
Because they used to use beans to cover their boards.
Oh, that's so cute.
And what the story goes, I don't know if it's really a fact, but it's, everybody kind of says this is what it is that Edwin S. Lowe was at a game and heard someone yell bingo instead of Beano by accident, and he liked it. And
that
so
feels like a
bingo
lore.
stuck.
That feels like an old Beano tale.
An old Beano tale. It's something that's passed on to your children.
Yeah, but bingo
Beano.
is the word. They're the words at the top. That's the word at the top.
But it was
of the card. But B-E-A-N-O. Did it used to say Beano at the top?
Probably.
I stopped at that fact. I didn't dig deeper than that.
Which came first? Like, because you can also say, like, bingo, like you got it, right?
So it sounds like that's what came first.
Do you think so?
No,
Somebody
Beano
was
was
like,
first.
bingo, I got it. No, I mean, like, the term bingo existed before the game existed.
And then somebody was maybe like, bingo, I got it.
Yeah, bingo, Jack. What year was it?
The 1920s.
Sounds about right. See? Bingo, I think he's got it. Judging things.
Yeah, there it is. So there's a ton of different versions now. In America, we generally use the 75 numbers, but other people use 85 and 90 numbers.
Ooh. All right, what else you got?
There are approximately 5.52 times 10 to the 26th power different types of arrangements you could have on a bingo card.
Say that again, because you lost me at math. Numbers, I'm automatically out.
I have the whole number.
Why'd you have to put it to a power?
Well, because otherwise, I don't even know what this is.
Zeros.
552 446 474 061 128 648 601 600,000.
Wait.
Number
Where million
arrangements.
starts?
But it is a lot.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There are 8 commas involved. That's how much.
Don't judge our math.
That's how much
Don't
many.
judge our math people.
That's how many different
many
combinations you can get.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see?
That's a lot of numbers.
Bingo, I think I figured it out.
And then all right, and then in general, some research shows that because of the way the numbers are arranged, you're more likely to win. You're 3 times more likely to win in a horizontal line than a vertical line.
What?
When many people play together.
When many
Are we
people
talking
play
about-
this
I know,
together.
and I tried to click on the resources, and it really didn't give me much.
But are we-
So there's
Not
no,
like a deep
there's
dive.
no. This is Google.
Anyway, here's another one.
Wait, are we talking about
Professor
standard
Google.
bingo cards as they are in America? Because
United
if
States.
they had longer columns in other countries, then that would make sense.
Just scratch all the facts. I don't know, guys. This is quick Google.
Because there would be more.
Wait, but I wanted to tell you one
or
other study that
down.
I don't know. I just moved on. I'm sorry.
I know.
But one other study
Done.
I found, which I actually couldn't see the actual study, but it kept coming up, is that one study somehow showed that statistically you have a better chance of winning at bingo if your name is Margaret.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I think there's just a lot of old ladies named
come
Margaret.
on.
And there's a lot of
Wait,
old ladies
I'm gonna
that
find that
Did you
study.
make that
That's
up?
a real thing. No, I found it. I don't know why.
Like, who
Your
did the
husband would
research on
tear
that?
this apart.
I don't see any researchers at any of the bingos. Excuse me, ma'am. What is your name?
I'm gonna look up that study.
You know what I think? I think you are statistically more likely to win at bingo, especially like the handbag bingos and things, if you're a man. I feel like every time I go to one of those bingos, I see at least one man win, and there's a man in a sea of women. Like there's hardly any men, and I always see at least one man.
I don't think that's true. I think maybe you just notice when a man wins.
Women are winning more and more, but when a guy wins,
then
more
you're like,
likely-
well, look at this.
All right. Well, next time we go to a bingo,
Let's keep track.
We're gonna keep track, and it to say it's like
we're
one
gonna
man.
start our own
statistics.
Yeah,
it's usually only like one man per night, but like
I don't know about that either.
Well, I mean, Jessica's saying her limit is one man per night, and what Jeannie is saying is no,
there
she
could be
doesn't limit at one
multiple
man.
men in one night.
Yes, exactly.
With enough chapstick.
According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the largest bingo game in history was in 2006 in Colombia. 70,000 participants.
What?
In one giant park played a game of bingo together.
The point was not to win that game. My God.
No, it was just to be a part of that and be like, I was there. And then in 2010 in Japan, they hosted the largest online bingo game. Nearly 500,000 participants.
I'm not impressed with that one.
500,000 in 2010.
Stand up, scratch your balls, and turn on your computer. I mean, the Columbia one. That's the one that's impressive.
Because you had to show
and
up.
I'd like to see like what would happen when that person was like, bingo, and then like
how would you even?
All like,
you
and they gotta walk all the way up past 70,000 people. And then if they get up there
and they don't have
it,
bingo,
oh, forget about it. Boo!
All right, let's see. All right, let's get to it.
Let's get
to the good stuff. First of all, do you know that it's called the dabber, the thing you use to, it's like the inky thing you use to, but it's spelled D-A-U-B-E-R.
Are you serious?
Dabber?
I
was like, what is this?
The reason why I noticed that, Jess, is because of how you pronounce it. And I was like, why aren't you saying it all funny like that? You say it.
Say it.
Dabber.
No.
Oh, people say dauber.
I have heard you say not quite dauber, but something. And I was like, that's funny. But then when we went to buy them, then I saw the spelling of it. I was like, oh, okay, that's why she says it that way.
hate that people call it dauber.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick with dabber.
I understand the dabbers, but I way much prefer the magnets.
Chips. That's old
with the
school.
wand.
I have mums still.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's what the old ladies used to use. They're like chips. And then there's a magnetic wand. So they're like little clear circles, cellophane or something, like a plastic.
Yeah,
plastic. And you put it on top of your card?
And it has like a ring of metal around it.
Okay.
Oh, you have to bring them. Oh, yeah.
But
I should have brought it today.
How do they
Just for the noise
stick?
alone.
They don't stick.
You put it on your card like you would a bean.
Because that's how old ladies do it, hardcore. And then it's like, if you knock it over, then you just don't fucking know what you got.
Exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no,
like, why would you do
back
that?
in the day
They
with
all.
bingo.
My mom had like her own bag with the.
I have
chips.
her bingo pillow.
Pull out like the
When
Her
she used to
bingo
sing it.
pillow.
And then there's a You would love it though. It's so satisfying. There's like a magnetic.
Oh, and then you
wand.
pick them all up.
Yeah.
Well, we would go to like St. Catherine's. They had them out on the table. That's what they used. They didn't use dabbers.
No, dabbers.
Because
Daubers.
you
I
would-
know.
Well, because also you would get your cards, and you would now it's like the paper pull-off cards.
Yeah.
But you would get your cards, and those.
Yes,
would be like
and
your
they were
cards
the
for
cards.
night.
Yes,
Yeah,
and you would
that's what
have to
played,
use.
and so you
beads.
couldn't
And places still
dab.
use different types of
You
cards.
couldn't daub them.
You know, you
daub 'em.
couldn't. You couldn't, and you're right. So you do use like pennies, and because I used buttons.
And then you're cleaning it up like a chump.
fact-
that magnetic.
I forgot. I forgot. I brought some.
What'd you bring?
Well, I did bring my daubers, my
Oh, here they
dabbers,
are.
which these are called Dab-O ink. They're quite juicy too.
Yeah,
you can
they
have
are
juicy
juicy.
dabbers. So wait, can we just talk about dabbers
Let's talk
for
about
a
the
second?
daubers.
So, we recently went to one, and yes, I do have two, and no, I don't lend them out. And when people are like, "Oh, you have an extra one," and I'm like,
Paul did,
"Mhm."
right? The other night. Didn't
No,
Paul?
I did it. I was like, "Here, Jeannie, you can just go buy yourself one instead of
You did.
using mine
Thumbs up.
because I never know what I'm gonna feel. The energy." And I have pink and green, and actually ended up sticking with green.
She's juicy.
Most of the night, but right. So you have the juicy dabs, and you have the dry dabs.
I don't know. When you get the dry one, it's so unsatisfying.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah.
Well, and also,
But
did we
too
say what this
juicy.
is for? This is for marking your numbers when the bingo caller. I don't think we actually said that. so when your number is called,
Well, I got made fun of
then
for
you-
explaining what bingo is, and now you feel like we need to say
Well, I
that.
felt like we should say that.
That's when you mark your cards. It's
Yeah,
how
it's
you
like
mark your cards if they're disposable cards.
Yeah.
So and you dab it, and then Jeannie has a remarkable system.
Jeannie's a
for
hot
hers.
mess at bingo.
I'm not a hot
Her
mess.
brain- okay.
You two.
But wait, so
are
here's
brain is
disruptive.
different.
Everybody
That's
else.
all.
another
we're gonna-
important. Before we get to what Jeannie does, another important tool in your bingo briefcase is a pen. And people always forget to bring a pen. And the pen is because sometimes you play regular bingo, which is what's
5 in a row, straight or diagonal.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's 4 corners. It all depends, right? Up, down, diagonal. But a lot of times they do like funny shapes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're inattentive like me, especially when you throw a few drinks in the mix, I have to trace out the shape because otherwise I won't know if I won or not, which I never win anyway. But so a pen is very important. However, Jeannie has the remarkable method, which is not a pen.
She sees in shapes, though.
I
This is something that she tells me.
I use a different colored dabbler to mark out what I don't need, so that if I win, the entire card is covered. Now, I will say this.
Say it, girl.
Well, I mean, first of all, it works really well. But when
you're sober.
When 2 people are... No! Incorrect! When you're sober, when there are 2 people going, what is that? And you're rushing between games and you're trying to like create the shape of the H or whatever it is that the shape is, and then people distract me, then I mess it up, which is how I messed up my cards that time. But the people, did you guys
all
notice
those drinks you were
last Saturday night, the people that were around us were like, "That's amazing," and I was like, "That's right, tell these bitches over here." Because
I get it. I just feel like it's really high maintenance.
well, that's okay because you do you, boo. I don't get why it's such a problem.
All right, let's take out the
2
pictures.
of you are like,
it's not a problem. It's just funny.
I also prefer the chips. The metal chips or beans or whatever it is, because when somebody calls out bingo, sorry, when somebody calls it out, there's always that, but then there's always that moment where they go up there and then the person looks through the card and then they check it to see if anything's wrong. Now, back when we were younger and we would go to bingo with Mum, there would be people that were wrong.
Yeah.
And they would be like, nope, you didn't get the numbers. And that's because you had the chips and they would slide around a little bit and fuck it up. I feel like nowadays that never happens.
Oh, I see it happen.
I never see it happen.
Actually,
it doesn't happen. I like the excitement of that. And then they have to shamefully walk past a bunch of old ladies.
It is a shame.
Didn't
You get it wrong with a bunch of old ladies.
But at our last bingo game, didn't you dab a number you weren't supposed to dab?
I did too. No, so that's the thing. When you misdab a number, it's like, you got to like mark it special.
I kept saying, like, I got to get that 46. I got to get that 46 or else I'm going to think I got it. You know? I kept saying it out loud so that I would remember.
I circled it with my pen.
With your pen.
So we have pictures from some of our bingo games.
We'll post them on
Jeannie's fantastic board. We'll post them. And I like it. It's different.
So I also brought something else, and I hope I'm not detracting too much.
It's her troll dolls. My guess is it's her tchotchkes.
It's my tchotchkes.
I know. I assumed that was going to be one of the topics.
Let's talk about it. That's one of our topics. Okay. So while Jess is taking them out, people bring Lucky Charms. It's like I remember back in the day when we would go with Mom and Mum, and it still happens, but people would have like candles burning.
Right.
You know, it would
I
just
think
be
some
so
of them had the troll dolls.
It's not even allowed anymore.
Probably not.
Well, I think
I would get one of those like prayer candles. You know what I'm talking about?
I would do it. I want to find a Jeff Goldblum one.
Oh yeah, you can. You can get them on Etsy. I want the Martha Stewart one.
All right, let's look that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, people use
a Martha Stewart
anything they think brings them luck. And troll dolls are popular. They're little kids' toys or something special from their
I can't
heart.
remember if Mama brought tchotchkes or if like trolls became popular when we were little and we gave them to her, and then they became a tchotchke.
Yeah. It's like a classic tchotchke.
Jess, do you want to describe some of your tchotchkes?
Yes, I would love to. So tchotchkes can be anything, right? Like just something you think might be kind of lucky. So this is my little set of tchotchkes, and I have to tell you, I used to mix it up all the time, and now I don't anymore. I just keep them in this little bag, and I grab and go because I find that I do all right when I have these tchotchkes together. So I have a little wooden cat.
Did you bring these last time?
Hell yeah, I did.
She did, and I rubbed that cat's ass on my card, and I did not win.
I don't think you won anything.
I'm just saying.
But I won a wine fridge.
I don't win.
Just saying. That? Not yet.
When I saw you post that on Facebook, I just
That's
died.
right, listeners. I won a $427 wine fridge. It was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Jeannie the whole time kept saying, I don't understand who would use this. Who keeps wine around?
I know. Who keeps wine around long enough to put it in a fridge?
Okay, sorry.
Well, and when you won, you were like, oh, just the thought of selling this thing is so exhausting. But when you won it, you were so excited. That video,
yeah.
you're like, ooh, and you like knocked over your chair and you were doing the
gotta
dance up
celebrate.
The
front.
win is more about
It's the
that
win.
moment.
Yeah.
And then when you
versus
realize
the prize.
what you won, you're like,
It's usually something I'm not interested in.
yeah.
It was a cool prize. They're expensive.
Yeah. If I was in
All right,
different
Jess.
life.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I have this little yellow cat. It's wood, and I think it was made in Bali or something. I don't know. I got it from the shop.
Fancy.
I have a little Buddha statue. Now, this one I picked specifically because he is for prosperity. This little thing he has over his head like this. I don't know. I looked up. I have a couple Buddhas. I looked up the shape, and this is the one. Then I have a little troll with red hair.
Trolls are popular.
Yes, look, his one little eye has gotten rubbed off a little bit.
Should put a dabber eye on there. Just a giant green eye.
And then I have a couple crystals. So this is an abundant. It's a very phallic looking crystal, but it is an abundance crystal.
It's a dick pic.
It looks like a dick
Yeah.
crystal. And it's double. And so if you notice, whenever I set this up, it always has to point up because, I don't know, something about the energy of the crystal.
Oh.
And then I have two little green aventurine, which are lucky. This is a ruby. I don't know.
That's a Rumi?
Yeah, it is. I just put it in there because I don't know. And this I got. This is just a stone I found, and it's like a little worry stone for me. So if I'm like feeling a little antsy, and then this was the bell that went on the cat's neck, which has come apart. And then these are little charms my aunt sent me for good luck. There's a little angel, a little one that says success, money, happiness, $1, a little lucky horseshoe, and clover, and a purse because we go to a lot of handbag bingos.
You know, I'm really highly motivated to get like a real good collection of tchotchkes now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
It's evolved over
Curate,
time.
like something real nice.
I'm
Real,
not,
real
but
nice.
yeah.
No, we're gonna get those candles, Jeannie.
I would
write
put
it
up a
down.
Martha Stewart or like a mini Martha Stewart. I would bring that.
But they'd
Most
probably
places
kick
aren't
you
even
out.
gonna-
They'd probably kick you out.
Yeah, I
if
don't
you
think
were
you could just
burning a
light
candle.
candles.
We'll get the candle and then we'll put a battery operated tea light on top.
Oh, that's
Well,
cute.
also I think because back in the day the old ladies brought candles because they had the cards.
smoking.
No, but now they have those. Now, yeah, they were smoking up a storm, but they had those. Now they have those thin ass papers, so you don't have
yeah.
those solid bingo cards anymore.
Have you ever used Lucky Charms, Jeannie, for bingo?
No, but I
have some.
no, I just don't want to have a bunch of my luck is mainly like how I'm going to display the table and make sure I have a clear area so that I can access my bingo cards.
Table setup is key.
It is key, and
It's a part of the vibe.
we're pretty good at it. We're pretty good at it. Just
You actually are really good at it.
I know.
Tell them what you did last time.
Well, I do always bring raised bowls, like bowls that have like feet, because the happens is you put all your food out. Everyone brings like snacks, or sometimes you bring like a hoagie or something like that. And there's always like chips and dip, and then the table gets crowded, and then you can't put your cards anywhere. So it started with me getting like just from the dollar store, like little bowls that have like feet on them so that they stand up a little bit. And I leveled up last time because I got that idea from that girl who walked in with a monitorizer,
Yeah.
a computer monitorizer, and I was like, hell to the yes. And also I stopped working in my basement. Now I have a job outside the house, so I don't need my monitorizer, and I brought it with me, and it's long. It's like 2 feet long, 3 feet long.
like a mini table.
A mini
on
table. It's like on a table that
It's
sits
so
on
good.
top of the
It's
table.
so good.
Yeah.
I
and then there's
even
room for
messaged
cards.
ahead of time the guy that was organizing it, and I was like, "Are they round tables or rectangular?" I was like, "It's a really weird question," and then he was like rectangular, and I'm like, "Great." And I walked in with it.
And everybody was like, "Oh my god!"
Somebody came over afterwards to compliment us.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
that
like
felt
it's
good.
like a culture of its own now at this point. You know, it's
Yeah.
really there's people who are diehard bingo players and
Do you
have their
think?
preferences.
I wonder about this a lot. Do you think that bingo has had a revival of sorts, or do you think we've just aged into bingo at this point? Because I don't ever
yeah,
remember like big bingo events like this.
Well, see, I do because I don't. There wasn't like handbag bingo
Right.
all the time.
Yeah.
But in our family, like we were always aware of the bingo. So I think if you're like looking for it, and then I think it's also us aging into it in our generation, kind of being like, oh, this is nostalgic, and
It is nostalgic.
It's a better fundraiser than some of the other fundraisers. They're usually for like a school.
So I did read that in the, what was it, the 90s, during the AIDS epidemic. That's when drag queen bingo started to come out.
Really?
Because they were starting to raise money for research to support HIV.
Wow.
Oh, so drag queen bingo's been around for a long time.
Drag queens, man. They know how to raise money and awareness.
Yeah.
They got to take
And
that
the
up.
roof.
Yeah, we tried to go to one. On the roof. Bingo lingo, one term I read about was the thin paper bingo cards. People call them flimsies, which I think is hilarious.
So I'm
'cause
going
they're
to call
flimsy.
them.
Yeah.
Flimsies. You can't light candles around
Flimsies.
We
those.
got lots of bingo lingo for you today.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
I feel like you're gonna like salt and pepper
Yeah.
them in, like
Yeah.
I know.
Bingo lingo break.
So the one thing we judge, I know you gotta wait.
bingo lingo.
Bingo lingo. We're that's just to get your lips wet. We're not gonna do it yet.
Uh-huh.
To get your lips wet because it's time to have pep. Okay, the number one thing we judge the most at bingo. What do you think it is?
Oh.
I mean, between us, what do you, I
I'm
know
like, we're pretty awful people. I'm
I
trying
know,
to think.
I know.
we always have opinions about
the
The bingo
prizes.
caller?
the caller,
The caller.
prizes
Yeah.
too. But I think it's it's the raffles that we have opinions
It's
about.
we always
Yeah.
have. That's what I
Yeah.
was
the
thinking.
raffle
Yeah.
baskets.
Mhm.
But the
Yeah, the
caller
caller makes or breaks it.
absolutely they set the tone. So let's
Set
talk
the
about
tone.
it. Let's talk about
Well, I love a classic caller.
a classic.
So how
I
would you
do.
define a
Paint me a
classic?
A
picture.
classic caller. I mean, again, I'm going back to the Catholic bingo nights.
Nice
B4. Under the B4. And then just moving on to the next number.
Real monotone.
And the jokes that are sprinkled in are like very dry, very random. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like a messy bingo caller.
No,
that
and
is
you can't go too
doing chatter.
fast. I feel like
Yeah.
you have callers who go too fast, and you're like, I can't keep up. I can't.
They yell.
especially
And
you
they
guys-
yell
Yeah,
at
they'll
you.
yell.
You'll get yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The caller will get yelled
I
at.
wouldn't want to be a bingo caller. I think that's a very stressful
I think
job.
I'd like to
I
be a
definitely
bingo.
want a bingo.
Well, yeah, but you can't be chatty as a bingo caller. And I think that
No, you got to
would
be
be
focused.
I think that you would be chatty. I'm not saying that to be offensive.
Oh, I'd
That's why I
100%
couldn't
be chatty.
Joanna, I could see you doing it, but only if you were sober.
I was saying.
There's no way you could do it with drinks.
If,
She'd be like,
yeah.
is it hot up here? Someone get me a fan.
So hot. I would. First of all, I would travel with my own fan. Let's get that straight.
Right.
But it's true. I was saying that I wanted to do like an after hours bingo, like a
Yeah.
much more like
A post-bingo
say
bingo?
what you want. Yeah, like you can't have
bingo
any
after the
sensitive
bingo.
sounds, you know. Like before your mom's a whore.
Yeah,
that would be
yeah,
my
yeah.
rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just something
Well,
to really jazz it
that
up.
69 one then.
Oh, the 069, everybody knows.
Well, yeah, but they did not do that back then. They did it with a bunch of old ladies.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did. I was like, get it together. This is a bingo hall. God.
Catholic church.
But now I do it. And I'm
But
like,
wait,
yeah.
so what are some of the other bingo lingo? Not bingo lingo, the bingo numbers. So I know, like you said, B4, right? And
Yeah.
people say B4, not after.
Yeah.
And then
Those are all new
B9.
newbie things. They're-
B9 is one, like benign.
Well, wait.
And then what did
It'd
the
be
guy
benign
say?
tumor. That's what they used to say at St. Catherine's. Benign tumor. I remember that. No. I remember that. I remember. I wish Mom was alive to tell us.
I do remember
it
the old
clearly.
man going, B12. That's a good vitamin.
Yeah. Wait, and then what did the guy say? He said baby bingo, B1.
Oh,
baby
B1.
Oh
bingo.
yeah. So the
Baby
last
bingo.
bingo we were at, he said B1, baby bingo, and honestly, all of us were like, "What the fuck?" and our table
Bum.
was right in front of him.
And then that one time he
He
didn't
didn't
do it.
call it, and we were like, us make fun of him.
And then we
And
were
we're
like,
like,
where's
"Hey,
the
come on,
baby,
where's the baby
bingo?
He did. That
And then he
poor
was
guy.
like, baby bingo.
He did. He was like, "Baby bingo." We
like,
were aggressive.
yeah.
We are hecklers.
Another one is so I've heard a couple. So when somebody calls B11, I always go B11, B11, and I'm not the only one who does that. You girls look totally
But why?
lost.
Yeah, is that from something?
It's like a cheer. I don't know where it comes
Is it a
from,
cheer
but I've
you
heard
made up?
other people. What?
Is it a cheer you made up?
I don't think I did because other people do it who I don't know. But then, recent one I went to, some gal was like, chicken legs. And I was like, oh, that's cute.
Wait, what's chicken legs?
11.
B11, chicken legs.
So okay, so this is actually
But the
the
B is
whole
not
thing.
related to the chicken, right? It's just the 11?
It's the 11.
Okay, gotcha.
No,
I
we-
was trying to bring the B into it. I was like, does the B look like a
Some
chicken
people
body?
call it legs 11, but I looked this up. There are lists out there. So creating a rhyme or saying something after the number was done on purpose to make sure people heard the correct number.
Right, makes sense.
Right, so they would start to call like 15, and people would mark 50 or something.
Yeah, that
even
makes
though
sense.
the number doesn't correlate.
Exactly.
So people
Idiots.
people have generated their own rhymes, but yet over time there have been like these ones that have kind of become core things. And my favorite is where is it?
I got
gotta
two
find
more.
it.
Oh my
But-
god,
Okay,
we should
Jess.
totally start
So,
our
I
own.
have
my
the
grandma, oh my god, like, and just make it this random weird
like
one.
11, we'll be like, she's got legs, and then just start it and do it in every
That's
bingo,
great. I was
and
thinking,
then
like-
see what it picks up.
I was thinking like pick like 38 and then like
Oh.
make up something. Go ahead.
I think it was 88. It was not the American version. 88 is two fat ladies. Which I just love. 88, two fat ladies.
That's what they say?
Two
Can
eights.
can we make that one ours then? We'll be like two fat ladies.
Here's a list of
Oh
1
my
to
God.
75 from what I got off the internet.
What?
Here. And look at this.
Okay.
30 is Dirty Gertie.
Ooh.
I think I've heard that one
I
before.
like that
I've heard
one.
that one before.
So let us know if you see any good
Wait,
ones.
I want to see if they have 22. So my grandmother when she went to like those swanky senior living places, you know, and they would get together every Wednesday and Friday night for bingo, and it became like the thing to do. They would do I-22 and they would go toot toot. And I thought that was really dumb, and it took me forever to pick that one up. But now, whenever we go to bingo and I hear I-22, I think toot toot in my head.
Yeah.
Never
That's
heard
cute.
that
You
one
gotta start
before.
calling it out.
And then
Yeah, you should.
whenever, for some reason, when they're like I-29 or I-19, I'm like, no, you not.
Wait, there's one.
No, you not.
No, you not.
There's
38 Christmas cake. Oh, this is a lot of Cockney.
some of these are like terms in other countries, but 56 is like, was she worth it? Because they say 56, was she worth it? And the history behind it is a marriage license used to cost 5 shillings and 6 pence. And so they would say, 56, was she worth it? And the players would shout back, every penny!
Oh my gosh, we need to do this.
I mean, we need to
Look
do
at this one. First of all, I've got 42 Winnie the Pooh, and then 44 Droopy Drawers. But here's a good one: 43 Down on Your Knees, which is a military rhyme. It refers to the phrase made popular by soldiers during the war. But why?
Because they wanted blowjobs? I don't know.
43 Down on Your Knees.
62, tickety boo.
Wait, somebody has the page after this. Whoever has page 14,
Me.
because I just have at the bottom 39 steps.
What? Steps.
Wait.
Oh, refers to a classic film. See other interesting bingo calls below. I don't know what that's about. But
Okay.
here we go. We've got oh wait, I lost it. No, yeah.
Jeannie's 58, making us wait.
That was good. Did you just make that up right on the
Here,
spot?
58,
Oh,
make them wait. I just plugged it in.
oh, number 8 is one fat lady.
Oh.
One lonely fat lady.
Oh, we got Sweet 16.
Yeah, I think the cleaner version of 69 is any way up, because no matter which way you twist it, it's still 69.
Well, what does it say?
That's
It
it.
says
Any way up.
Any way
refers
up.
to the number reading the same upside down.
Oh.
37 is more than 11, and the description says a factually correct yet slightly odd rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would like to be a bingo caller and come up with my
every single one.
yeah,
Oh. Yeah.
every one.
Yeah.
And then
I would keep some of these, like 43 Down on Your Knees.
yeah, that's a good one.
And 44 Droopy
Get on
Drawers.
your knees.
I
Get
mean,
on your
anything with
knees.
4 is automatically your mom's a whore for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh, here
just-
we
you
go.
gotta go that way.
64, red raw. Ooh, or almost retired. Oh, I get the
Red
almost
raw.
retired. But what the fuck is red raw? A sore rhyme. A sore rhyme? 64, red raw.
64 hoagie mouth. That's what we're gonna call it. All right, so I also read there's a few modern bingo calls. 8 Tinder date.
Ooh.
17.
With a fat lady. With one fat lady.
Yeah, Tinder date with a fat lady. 17 selfie queen. And 69, Netflix and chill. Which I think is cute. Okay, so I just have a little bit more. I wrote bingo standard of behavior because I feel like
a code of conduct at
yeah,
bingo.
there is an expectation, and I really think there's like a generational gap there a little bit in terms of
like the yakety yak versus keep it quiet.
Yeah, we kind of. I
don't know if it's a generational gap or if it's a also like just how if you grew up with it as opposed to coming into it later in life.
Yeah. Well,
because
we grew up with it, but we still come in like party girls, I think.
Well, yeah, but then there's parts of me that
But
like,
we are party girls.
No, but I definitely do get like a little bit like, that's ridiculous. Hey, keep it down. Like, or if people are like too loud,
Yes, but that's very much your vibe, Jeannie.
I know.
It's like, we can all have fun.
Yeah,
but to a point.
Right. And that's how our friend was. I guess we're not really saying names. Mm-mm. That's how our friend was when we went to Bingo Loco. We didn't even talk about Bingo Loco.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about different types. Oh yeah, we can talk about.
But we went. Bingo Loco was like crazy, and the whole time he was like, "This is out of control. Nobody is."
I'm sorry. What did you expect when you go to something called Bingo
Right.
Loco?
Yeah,
it is.
I'll tell you what I expected. I expected to be under the fucking confetti cannon, and it didn't happen. We were like on the second floor watching everybody else have fun. Jessica and I were like hanging over the edge of the balcony, like,
I just want to be part.
Look at that. But it was a wild time. That was fun.
Yeah. So one thing I would like to point out is the dress code. So I have found, and it depends on like where you go. I feel like some people use it as their excuse to get dressed up. And I don't mean like to the nines, B9. I don't mean to the nines, but like people put on makeup and like nice jeans and like they look cute.
I think it's like a night out.
It is a night out for people. Whereas I debated wearing pajamas last time.
Right.
I wore secret.
Or no bra.
Yeah. It was secret pajamas I went with.
I think I do. I think I do. I come. I mean, I don't like dress up.
No.
But like I do wear something.
You look a little nicer.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like, it's a night out.
Yeah, well, my clothes are secretly comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always put on like heavy makeup when I go out. Eye makeup.
Yeah, you do put on extra eye makeup.
Yeah.
I feel like I fall on the average side of the scale. Like, I'll wear a sweater or something and like jeans usually, but I don't wear heels. Like I went to this one.
Heels?
Yes, I went to this one and this woman, and they were nice heels, and I complimented her heels. She's like, yeah, well, I never go out, so I thought I'd wear them. Like, good for you. You like, get it. But also like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not wearing heels, you know?
Well, we dressed up for Bingo Loco, though.
Yes, but that was like a disco or a rave kind of thing.
Yeah, and I definitely did dress nicer for like more fun for drag queen makeup.
I do understand the idea of like with I have 2 small children and I never get out, so like it is a night out.
Yes.
It is exciting for me.
I just feel like, and the one I went to where people were especially dressed up, there were like 1,000 people there. It was too big. It was too big. There is a saturation point with bingo, but it was in a nice like venue. Like it was in a event venue. It was like a place where they would also have weddings and things, right? And so I think there was like a higher standard there. I still showed up in like my chucks, you know, and I was like, yeah. Oh, and
I'm here to win.
And my bingo shirt. The
yes,
what was it? Stop looking at my bingo card. Surreptitiously placed right in the tatas, and
I never really noticed that people were overdressed though.
I noticed in that one.
Well, let's get overdressed next time.
Oh let's do it.
I'm not gonna wear heels.
No, but I'll wear a suit. I could wear a suit.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll wear a suit.
Let's dress like the 1920s, guys. I'll put a candy cigarette in the cigarette holder. My other favorite thing about bingo is the idea of winning and losing, but as the night progresses, the crowd gets more and more angry.
Yeah.
Which we've talked
in
about.
the beginning, it's like, great,
Oh,
good for you. She looks like she deserves
When
it.
it's down to like 2, you're like, still haven't won.
Down
and
to
I'm
2.
60
I would.
bitch.
Oh God! If somebody wins more than once,
Oh yeah.
monsters.
Oh yeah, no. With that wine fridge, I felt like I had a target on my back. I was like, I kind of hope I don't win. I got pretty close that one time.
That's right.
And I was like, I don't want to win after winning a big
When
friggin-
people win more than once, you start to wonder.
So so I love when somebody else wins to really exaggerate my disappointment.
You do, and it's my favorite
I just love it.
asshole. And there's no excitement because it's dabbers, so they probably did get it.
Oh,
I
no,
love
not
it.
Roll it up and
That's
on the
my
table.
fucking favorite. Is when somebody goes up and they fucking don't have it. They don't have it. Half the crowd already like threw out their papers
Yep.
or took all their little things off.
Yes.
I never do. I'm
No,
always
you
like, yeah,
save
you
it.
assholes.
Save it.
You didn't have faith. There you go.
That's called
There
a
you go.
premature bingo.
Yeah, premature bingo.
Or, this is my favorite thing, a bongo.
A bongo.
Bongo.
Oh.
Someone calls bingo before having a valid bingo.
I don't like
bongo.
that name. Bongo.
It's dumb.
I feel like it's got to have something like
that's so funny.
awful. It's got to be
like
like
a premature bingo.
A premature bingo.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
needs
that's
to
a
have
good one.
something even more negative on it because I just fucking love
Evil.
it. And then I'm like with them, with the crowd. It's like the only time where I'm like,
We're all like,
I see like the crowd mentality.
sit down.
I'm like, get up! I'm just standing up there smiling, lighting everyone's pitchforks. I'm like, come on!
I do.
She went that way! Get up! But if I go to bingo with my kids, which is rare, but I have gone to bingo with my kids, I will look over at them, and if they're like, hey, I think I got it, I'm like, you better be sure.
Don't you
Because
be an
I will not be
embarrassment to
seen.
this family.
You bring shame upon
The family.
I went to one and I can't remember, I guess it wasn't with you guys then. And they were like, people in the crowd didn't seem to get like that we weren't playing regular bingo. And so people were shouting out bingo constantly. And they're like,
That's
but
annoying.
is it in the shape of an H? And they'd be like, oh no. And it was like, okay.
That's annoying.
And then like somebody else would call out bingo and they're like, and is it in the shape of an H?
Where was that? God.
No. What?
That's like ADHD social club.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was in-
Everybody focus for 1 minute. H. We want an H.
And I'm over there just seeing in shapes. I'm
Yeah.
like, fools. You didn't set up your cards ahead of time.
Wait, my worst bingo nightmare?
Is not what Jeannie just described.
No, actually, that would be embarrassing.
Being at a Catholic church bingo with a bunch of old ladies and calling it out when you don't have it.
Yeah,
That's
I
something that'll
mean,
keep you up at night.
I would.
Shame.
Shame!
Go ahead, Jess.
So my bingo nightmare is I'm gonna finally win one. And then somebody else is going to call
gotta
bingo
split
at the
that
same
shit.
time. And then
Yeah.
you got to do the bingo off or whatever, where it's like you pull a number and whoever gets the highest. And could you imagine finally winning and then getting the
And then
booby
losing.
prize? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like, here you go. Here's some Cracker Jacks.
See
You
that?
know, like, fuckers.
See, if you play it for the money, though, they just take that money and they split it right in half.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't fuck
So
around.
4 people call, you get a quarter of the pot.
I'd rather have money more than anything. There is nothing I've ever seen at a physical object that's not monetary at a bingo that I've been like, ooh, I want that.
So let's say when you won the wine fridge,
Yeah.
if somebody else would have called it at the same time and you had to do the bingo off,
Yeah.
would you rather have won the wine fridge or would you have rather taken the consolation prize?
You know, I always fucking want to win.
Yeah.
I don't.
So you'd
which
still
is,
take the wine fridge, even though you bitched about the wine fridge
well, yeah.
in the parking lot. In fact, listeners, we have audio of Jeannie.
We were
Oh,
not
me too.
prepared for that wine fridge in the car.
So you won it, Bingo Loco.
I know. I was in the bathroom.
And
Yeah, we went to the bathroom.
you won.
We came out,
And
and I
you're
was like,
free.
yeah.
What is
I was like, why
happening?
is he on the stage? He's got a guitar. We got a guitar though for
I
my
know,
kid.
but and bless him because he.
Yeah.
So
He fucking. Loved
I
it.
never want to win at Bingo Loco because you had to do weird
was wild,
shit,
yeah.
and he had to get up and like do some whole air guitar dance, and
Yeah.
he owned it.
Yeah,
and he
did.
did, and it wasn't
He would be
even
very
his
good for that.
bingo. It
Yeah.
wasn't even his bingo.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, if that were me up there, like as ha 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 and like free spirited and funny as I can be,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even. I
Oh, I would.
listen to me. I'm like stammering just thinking about it.
Yeah, and I think you would have gotten into it.
Just rub your
Nope.
worry stone, Jess.
There were some other crazy things they had to do, like
That was the least crazy thing.
because they gave out a vibrator, didn't they?
And they had to like
that
like,
guy
fake jerk off for
Yeah.
it,
she had
right?
to do like a lap dance or twerk or something.
Yeah,
And
I
because
was
they were like, we're here to
"Mm."
celebrate, not demonstrate, or something like that. I
When
feel
they
like.
had that dildo that she kept, that had a suction cup, and she kept
Yes.
putting it on things, and she made that guy like dance across the stage and pick it up without his hands.
Yeah.
And that guy was like ready for it.
See, I wouldn't want to do that either.
I
like
know.
that's
Like, that was the perfect.
I would be like,
that would be different. Air guitar though, I would get into.
I mean, I can be entertaining and stuff, but like no.
Yeah. I'm like, I like how Joanna's like, I would never. And I'm like,
if I was drunk, that'd be way different. Yeah, I put on a show. Last random fact I have is a bingo pattern without the free space is called hard way bingo, which I've heard before, but I didn't realize. Did you
hard way bingo?
Because it's one extra spot.
It's the hard way to win.
Bingo the hard way.
Yeah.
I think I've heard that actually. I think I've heard that before. When you get bingo the hard way.
How about what do you guys think?
Because you have to get 5 instead of 4.
What do you think about those people, those psychos that don't blot the free spot?
Oh yeah, no, you
There's
gotta
people
plot the
who
free
don't
spot.
block the free spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
I was
And
married
those are
to
people
one.
that I do not want to be associated with.
Why?
I'm pretty sure that I've seen my
What's
ex-husband
the philosophy behind that?
I don't know. It's already. It's. I don't know. It's already there.
Not worth the energy. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
She divorced him.
I'll
She saw that.
have to ask
She's like, I'm
him.
done.
I don't know why it's sticking in me, or it might have been that guy that I dated. Somebody that I was with. I did bingo with them, and that
Is
one.
it because technically like they didn't call it?
I don't know. It was just like, well, why do I need to? It's already marked off. It's a free spot, and I was like, because it's driving me insane. You psycho.
Now, what
it's
about
free.
Yeah,
what about when
it's
you have
free.
to do
Enjoy it?
When you have to do a shape? Do you still blot your numbers that are not a part of that shape? Like if you have to do an
Absolutely
H,
not.
Wait, what?
Absolutely not.
If you have to do like an
Well, I
H,
do
then
that-
they call a number. Well, you just blot everything.
Yeah, I blot it all out ahead of time. But if I did,
I love to blot everything. I like to blot.
You blot everything?
No, I don't blot it like Jeannie.
No, but you do them all. Oh, I can't.
like to do them all most of the time. Yeah, sometimes I'll.
By
use
the end of the night, it takes me so much concentration. I just am like constantly back and forth, and like even if I've checked those numbers already, I'm like rechecking them because like I just don't even trust myself anymore.
Yeah.
I kind of just give it up to God. I'm like, yeah, if I got it, then I got it. If I walk away, if I'm distracted and I'm like, oh shit, I missed the last 3 numbers.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't recheck my cards. And
I recheck my cards sometimes.
recheck, especially for
only with
coverall.
if I had the chips, then I would be rechecking them obsessively. But if with the dauber, I'm like, yeah, okay.
You said dauber.
Dauber.
Yeah.
Dauber.
Bingo
Jeffrey
bongo.
Dauber.
Any other thoughts about bingo, guys? Bingo bongo?
I know, did we cover
Gosh,
it?
I feel like I had so much I wanted to say
I know.
about
I'm
bingo.
like, did we cover it all? Didn't you have a bunch of lingo that you were going to drop?
When someone who needs only one number to get their bingo pattern,
To finish, to complete. I'm sorry.
it could be they're ready,
Oh, is
waiting.
Is that
one
it?
more number to finish? It's just.
Is that it? That's what they're called?
Wait, I'm not done. Why do you keep yelling? Is that it? Is that it? Calm down.
Did it happen? Did it happen? Did it
I
happen?
thought that
No.
they called them that they were just waiting. Look at this guy over here waiting.
You say, I'm ready, I'm waiting, I'm cased, I'm set, down,
Cased.
pat, open, has a shot, chance. You know, it's like. It's
Or
fine.
if you got one number, right, but somebody else calls it. This is one of the ones that we're gonna invent. You have one, you're like, I'm gonna fucking win it, And then somebody's like, bingo.
And you're like,
And then you're like, oh, you gave me blue ball bingo. Ah, you like that?
You know what?
I just made that up.
After hours bingo.
After hours.
Blue balls.
Blue balls. So, if you had to pick your favorite bingo, like type of bingo, what would you pick? Jeannie, I think I know yours.
Well, only because I think that's just nostalgia, and that's what I think of with my mom. If I think of her, and if I could, I would like go back in time just to have one of those moments again, where you go to the carnival.
Like
you
the
know,
fire
and then
hall
you do
or
stuff
the
and it's
outdoor
like, all right,
pavilion.
well, we're gonna go over and see my mom. I would love to play like an old school game with the hard cards and the chips. And the magnetic wand, man.
Let's set up some church
And you're
bingo.
playing for money. So I guess if I had to choose that now, it would be
The money.
I would go to the VFW
money.
and do the money ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
I mean,
you?
I just love any kind of bingo, but anything that's more like a party is my thing.
So you like Bingo Loco?
Bingo Loco, I didn't love those prizes and
They
what you
were
had to
like-
do to win the prizes.
Actually,
honestly.
and at
Yeah,
Bingo
but-
Loco, it was like it wasn't bingo. It was like you had to get
That
these
was- it
weird
was
combinations. I totally
You're right.
gave up at that point. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah,
I
it
don't
was
even know how to
difficult to
play this
understand.
game.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I think anything that has the right vibe, like an upbeat, fun vibe. What about you?
I think I'm in your same lane there, Joanna. I think I like the upbeat fun. You play for prizes. Yeah, I think I like the more modern style bingos, especially because it's like you eat and you drink. Actually, some people bring so much food that it's outrageous. I
Yeah.
went to one and they had like a tower of food, and I was like, we don't have any room, and nobody really ate much.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
why did we
Yeah.
bring all this food?
You got to
Yeah.
have a balance.
You do.
Legs
But
up.
I think like grazing, I think a grazing thing is better than
Mhm.
like, I brought 3 pizzas. Cool. And I brought
Oh, the
hoagies.
pizzas
And it's
are
like,
always
come
so
on,
annoying.
Too much,
Come
yeah.
on.
I'm like, a bingo table was not made for
For
pizzas.
pizza.
You can't carb load and pay attention to your board at the same
Right.
time.
But a hoagie or a cheesesteak makes sense to me. That just does.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
like a regional thing. I don't know. Maybe.
I liked
It's just your
I
hoagie
liked
mouth.
that you brought fruit. I always bring the same stuff. I bring peanut M&Ms and like something, and usually like carrots and hummus.
Do you
Yeah.
remember that one bingo where the lady next to us was sharing and you kept swiping her pretzels? She brought like gourmet pretzels, like chocolate covered
yeah.
pretzels, and Jess had like
did.
a big napkin, and she would just, when the lady wasn't looking,
They were
Jess
good.
was like, and she would grab one and put it in her napkin and like wink at me, like,
Now that I think about it, the old school bingos that I'm thinking of typically happened at carnivals, and there was
Right.
always
Oh,
food
the
that you
carnival
would
it
go
was
food.
get.
it was Catholic churches
And
and
that's why I
carnivals
kind
where
of-
they really.
And you would show up with like a piece of pizza on a plate.
Let's see. Oh, one other thing. When they call the minimum number of balls
Mhm.
required to complete the bingo pattern, which is like usually 5
Mm-hmm.
numbers, they call that breaking the bubble. I liked that.
Hmm.
Oh, you never hear them saying that though.
Have you ever seen anybody get it in the first 5?
Not that I remember.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
We're gonna create our judging things bingo. We'll get that going when
That'd
we
be
hit the
great.
road. We'll do podcasts by
Yes,
day.
we'll have podcasts,
bingo
and
by
then,
night.
and then you could buy extra tickets. How about that? You come
Live,
and then
so we'll do
into
the
that
live
show.
show, and then you can join us after. It's
Yes!
the post-show bingo.
post show bingo.
I love that. I'm gonna write
Yes.
it down.
Yeah,
Gotta put it in
hosted by all of us.
I'll
It'd
do
be
the
so
chatty
it's
one.
so interesting to have like, okay, I'm gonna do the first 3 cards, and I'm gonna do the next 3 rounds, and you do the next 3 rounds, and just like compare the differences. Just to be like,
Judge us.
Hi, I'm up here. Just
Hey,
quick
everybody.
story.
And Jeannie's all like, "Hey, quiet down! Next number."
We're concentrating here.
And then Joanna comes up and is just a
A mess, but
I
like
know.
a beautiful
Like-
mess, you know.
69, let me hear it, everybody. A beautiful mess.
64, your mom's a whore.
Yeah, you would have to be our closer for sure.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah.
That feels good. That feels
Yeah.
right. All right, so we're gonna probably do a follow-up bingo at some point. I mean, I feel like we're gonna
A
go
follow-up
more
bingo.
podcast. I feel
I
like
think
this
we're
is
just
Oh,
never
I feel
gonna
like we
die.
can keep talking. I was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. So I do feel like maybe once a season we do
Someday.
something on bingo. When then
little recap.
until we could talk about all the bingos that we've gone to since the last one. I have gone to a lot of bingos lately, and I think it's because people know that I like it. So like, hey, you want to go? And I'm like, sure. And I just say yes, and then I'm like, well, I'm going to a lot. It was like every weekend I was going to one for a
Very
little while.
active
Yeah.
in the bingo circuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She goes hard.
I do go hard.
Hard
You know what
goes
else
hard.
goes hard?
My dick.
Genie on the jingle.
No.
Or is that a bongo?
This is the end of
Are
the
you
show.
gonna
There's
give
no
us blue
jingle
balls?
here.
Are you gonna give us
gonna give
blue
us
There's
balls?
no jingle here.
Jingle blue balls,
Yeah.
Jeannie. Come on, just give
Yeah, you got bingo. See, that's all
Can
I'm
you
gonna
do it in your 1920s voice? Can you do
Ooh.
judging things in a 1920s?
I'm judging things. See,
Ba, 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 ba. Judging things.
What-
See,
what
how
is
would
that?
you do it like that?
What's the ba-da-ba-ba?
Well, because you go ba 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 ba, judging things. But how would you do it? But how would you do it like in this 1920s voice if you did the ba 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 ba?
I wouldn't do the ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba because that's not the 20s part. The
Judging things.
da-da-da-da-da is
Yeah.
the
She does more
what
of like
makes it
the newspaper sales. on the
extra,
street.
extra. We're judging things.
Or we could do the Kendrick Lamar if we're gonna do that because you know how he's like ba 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 ba, judging things.
My
Hey
kids will
Drake,
tear
I
me
heard you like
apart.
to judge. Oh,
You look like you're about to say something.
I am. I wanted to say that's today's episode, and thank you for listening. Also, I wanted to remind people to check out the show notes for more information on the things we talked about. Our contact information is also in the show notes. If you didn't know, we would love to hear from you. So please say hi and tell us some things you'd like us to judge. If we like it, we might judge it too. That sounds weird.
We might judge
we
it.
don't
See?
like it. We're going to write back and judge you.
We're going to judge you and your shitty ideas. Just kidding. All ideas are good ideas.
Except for the bad ones.
Except for the bongos.
We got a bongo over here.
Just another bongo.
Just another man.
What if that's how we responded to the bad ones in the emails?
Bongo.
We don't say anything else. We just write bongo. Bongo in caps.
Yes, yes.
Damn, they're harsh.
Hell yeah, we are. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials, also in the show notes. And the most important thing, please review, subscribe, share with your friends. It really helps us get out there.
Baby Bingo podcast.
Baby bingo, chicken legs.
I don't know.
All right, we're done.
Clickety click.
Oh,
Clickety click.
Well, that's interesting.
Clickety click. Click won't stop clicking. Everywhere I walk. Everybody can find it.
All right.
My chair keeps sinking.
Yeah.
Because of that
Too much
click.
of a number 8 for this chair.